How's it going, Blues fans? My name is Nico Plelli, creator of bLues blog, here on YouTube and on Instagram as well. And let's just get right into it. St. Louis Blues lose this one 5-2 against Columbus Blue Jackets. Columbus was on a 3-game losing streak, and they finally win their first game in 4 games against St. Louis Blues. And St. Louis Blues extend their losing streak to 2 games. First period was rough. I gotta say, Joel Hofer didn't have his best period. He lets up goals against Marchenko. That was a really rough run where he just let it cough by. And Fantilli, who lasered this one low glove. Great shot, but Hofer really should probably honestly get those. But in between those 2 goals, Robert Thomas did score on a breakaway. He got leveled on the other side of the ice, or he got leveled on the other side of the boards. He gets mad, skates up the ice, gets a breakaway, and it's a tie game at this point, but then Fantilli made it 2-1. So, first period is over. St. Louis Blues, so far in the first period, I would say both teams looked fast. Columbus got the pucks first. Columbus for sure won the majority of the puck battles this game, especially in the first half. St. Louis Blues, though, when they did win puck battles, and if it were in the O-zone, I felt like they did a great job cycling the puck. Great job keeping control of the puck in the O-zone, but not a lot of shots on net and not a lot of dangerous chances being generated. We had throw pucks on net, no one there for the rebound, no one getting second chances, and sometimes we would just lose the puck. Puck would come out, we'd go back in, cycle it some more, and do the same exact thing. So after the first period, we went on 2-1. Second period, still not too much going on. Columbus outshoots us this period 8-7. I felt like Columbus could have had a couple good chances, but thankfully didn't score. St. Louis Blues maybe had a chance, still didn't score. But at the end of this period, St. Louis Blues will go on the power play, and we have probably about 1:45 to start on fresh ice on the power play. So, St. Louis Blues are down by 1. They get a power play at the start of the third period. They go to the locker room. This should be the time to get going. But St. Louis Blues do not score in the third period, and it would be the Columbus Blue Jackets from Chinikov. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Big fumble from the Blues defense. It's a 2-0. Easy tap-in goal from Chinikov. To make this 3-1. And then about 6 minutes later, the Columbus would be on the power play. Again, you cannot, like last game, you cannot be taking penalties when you want to crawl back in this game. St. Louis Blues take a penalty, and big turnover. Buchnevich kind of lost the puck along the boards. All 4 Blues players are in the corner. Chinikov again with an absolute rifle of a clap bomb over the high blocker of Joel Hofer, and this game's pretty much over for there until the St. Louis Blues pull the goalie with 4 minutes left, and they do good with the goalie pulled. They're winning the battles. They're keeping this puck in. If the puck comes out, they're skating fast, getting the pucks, and throwing pucks on net. Robert Thomas would score a dirty goal. This is his 10th of the year, second of the night, with 17:38, and it was about 2.5 minutes left to go in the game, but now it's a 4-2 game. If St. Louis could score a goal in the next minute and then score a goal in the final minute, it's a tie game, but we all know how the St. Louis Blues are. St. Louis is still trying, get something going with the empty net, but with about 4 seconds left, Texier would beat Kruger, who was on the ice for probably about 3 minutes already, and seal this game 5-2. Let's talk about complaints. First off, Joe Hofer, the stats, coughing up that first one. No bueno. We don't like that, right? But still, I say this every time. He's still 23. The NHL is a completely different league from the AHL. He's still learning, so I'm not going to hate on him yet. He's still learning. It's not a big deal. We're a retooling team. We cannot expect greatness from a 23-year-old kid. Very rare. Very rare. How many 23-year-olds do you know that are multimillionaires, right? Who are doing the best in life better than most grown adults? Not a lot. It's very rare. So we just got to be patient. We got to be patient with Joel Hofer. But also at the same time, defensively, we're not helping him out at all to help his development, because when when you're a goaltender facing 2-on-0s and shorthanded, or you're shorthanded. Shorthanded power play, clap bombs in the slot, all alone. How is this going to help you, right? How is this going to help you develop into a goaltender where you are so sound and beautiful like Jordan Bennington? You don't. You don't develop. St. Louis is not doing, as a team, not doing a great job helping your goalie out here. It's frustrating to see, but it is what it is. Losing these puck battles, also big complaint for myself. You got to be quicker, and please work on shooting and throw pucks on net. This team clearly doesn't work on shooting enough. They just love to work on passing, because every time they shoot the puck, it feels like they miss the net. I mean, still, they had how many shots? They had 43 shots on goal. I want to see how many attempts they have. I don't have the stat up right here, but like if I could see the amount of attempts they had this game, I bet it was possibly near the hundreds, because I swear to God, any dangerous chance we potentially had, they're not hitting the net. Make the goalie make the save at least. Please, make the goalie make the save. That would be absolutely fantastic, and I would absolutely love to see it, but it's something we got to work on in the future. What else can I complain about? Tyler Tucker looks slow. He looks slow as molasses. I always thought he was kind of slow, but not a big deal. Just some of the, complain. Our second and third line continue to be atrocious. Kyrou at least is driving some play. Hayes holds on to the puck way too long. Way too long. Sometimes I think it's a good idea, but he's just got to know when to do that and when to not. He doesn't know. He doesn't know when. Shen grinds. I don't think he has the skill he did a few years ago. He's just getting a little bit older, so it just sucks to see. Third line, Verona, I feel like at the end of the game, got a shot. Excuse me. This is such a snooze fest to record a losing video that I'm about to fall asleep. Anyways, Kapanen can't bury. Guy has so much speed, so much skill, so much talent, but like, I could see why teams just didn't want him, because the guy cannot finish to save his life. I mean, he just can't finish. He can't. It sucks. Verona's a bum. Verona, actually, I felt like he was a lot better this game, but he still has so much potential. We're not seeing it all. I mean, we're not seeing. I'm sorry for calling you a bum, but I just needed to see more. I would love to see so much more, but that's obviously not going to happen. Sonny, obviously great. We love Sonny. Great two-way center. Great third-line center. Absolutely love it. Fourth line, I actually don't really have a problem with. I think eventually it went to Saad. Even with Verona there, I felt like we were okay. Alexandrov, I love. He's young. He may not be the best, but he's working on it. And Toropchenko as well. Toropchenko is a hard worker. Sometimes I feel like he thinks he has a skill that he doesn't to really work, but sometimes it works out. So, yeah. Oh, also, big, saving my biggest complaint for last. Whoever's associated in running this power play probably needs to get dumped, or they need to wake up, because the fact that we had, I think, 2 or 3 chances on the power play to actually get back and tie this game, and we've seen it over and over again against Vegas, against pretty much any other, against the Wild, I remember. You get chances to come back in this game, and you blow it. You have so many power play chances, and you just don't do it. I don't know what it is. Maybe throw pucks on net, try and get in the dirty areas. Jake Neighbors doing a great job screening in front of the net, but what is the screen going to do when the puck doesn't even go to the goalie, right? These guys are just frustrating. Frustrating, that's all I can say. They're frustrating, right? They're frustrating. Well, yeah, that's it. St. Louis Blues lose this one 5-2. 43-22 in favor of St. Louis with the shots on goal. Face-off was atrocious. 61% in favor of Columbus compared to the St. Louis Blues 39%. Power play went a solid 0 for 3 as Columbus went 1 for 2. We had 6 penalties, 8 hits on the night. Jesus, that's weird. And only 8 block shots. You need to get more blocks. Columbus had 17 block shots. So, I mean, what are you going to do? Third period alone, the St. Louis Blues had 24 shots. This is more than they had in the first and second period, but keep in mind that they did pull the goalie with about 4 minutes and 1 second left to go. And, yeah, that's all I got. We have a game tomorrow against Chicago. It's frustrating to see this team kind of blow it, but also you just got to keep in mind that we are in a retool. It's okay if we start losing. It could be another draft to where we're in a solid spot. But, I mean, we're still in the wild card race. We were knocked out tonight. Still above 500. Minus 10 goal differential on the year at a 13-12-1 record. 26 games played. And, yeah. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you tuning in. Especially shout out to my boy Connor, who always says 6 stash. Thank you, growing it out clearly. And everybody have a fantastic night. Thank you.